Yes, my people, I greet you now. This one will not be your regular football interview. Today we go sit down with a professional footballer we don't play for different club for the Nigerian Premier Football League. And him go to give us a lot of insight to some of the things where they happen for behind the cameras, behind the scene. And him go tell us the truth from player welfare to a lot of other ogbonge things where they happen and some of the things where no even still good where they happen behind the scene to footballers for the Nigeria Premier Football League. Make I, today I ain't going to go introduce himself, give honor. Make I just, welcome my brother officially to this exclusive interview. My brother, I greet you. How body? How your side?
I greet you, my brother. How they go now? How they work? I dey
My
see,
my,
I
my brother.
see your, I dey see your progress and all process. Like, I get joy because the kind level we find ourselves now. We need people to just stand up for people.
Mm,
Really dey easy for most MPFL players and all that. I just use most local players.
mm.
But people like will still make us speak out because many things they will not talk, but we still talk am because talk must talk.
No be lie. So, but you don't welcome to this exclusive interview, and like you talk, at the end of the day, somebody need to come out, can't use a mouth to talk about the good things where they happen for our own Nigerian league, and also use a mouth to talk about the bad things where they happen, where no good. You understand? Where no supposed they happen. So, Bola, just give us a brief introduction. Tell us your name. Tell us, one or two of the clubs where you don't play this our league, Nigerian Premier Football League.
Okay, shortly, make I just make a short. My name now Tamara Ezekiel.
Mm.
Many people know me as a boy, I don't play Lobby Star, I play Canopola, Square United, shooting, bed insurance, play UB Desert for the for the pro one. I don't play NAF Rocket Supreme Court and
Mm.
so I bless God for the platform where
Um,
the
go ahead, my brother.
you hear me.
I don't know. I know they hear you clearly.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
say
whether
I
yeah.
bless God
Mm.
for the
But you they
platform
hear
where
me.
He
You they hear
don't
me
give
loud and clear.
us because I don't play so many clubs like for Nigerian League and
Mm.
I appreciate every club so I don't play for the Nigerian League.
Nah, so. So make I ask you, my brother. Now, how it be to play for the Nigerian Premier Football League, and now waiting be the real life for inside the league.
Man, it's a dream come true because every young player won't play Nigerian League until you
Mm.
enter inside. I believe say for your first if you don't know IB, second season if you know IB, depends on the mentality of players who you get around you. You understand? I had the opportunity to play with so many big players, like Kelly Kesadari Ojo, David Sekasi, many big players. So I see some things where we say, man, now them still tell me say, man, I saw it be for the league. Oh. But me, I be that boy we be say, man, I still got the help man. Now God go use man help man. I fight my
That's
way
so.
in. No be say one agent carry me go one place, say na must, you must sign am. Na must, you must put am for you understand? I be that player with the like work hard for everything where I get today or where I did today. Should you understand? I talent is not enough. Should you understand?
Mm.
So I owe that word tight. So the NPFL now good place, now good platform to express yourself, to showcase yourself, to sell yourself, to establish yourself. But say there is no perfect organization in any way.
Mm.
So that's what it just be.
Okay. So make I ask you about, one crucial part because a lot of times people don't really know how they be for MPFL when it comes to, player payments and all that and salary and bonuses and all that. So make I ask you, during your time for the MPFL before you can't get the opportunity, you don't advance, you can't go far, develop your game, can't go obodo yiboso during your time for the MPFL, then they pay on our well or delay the day for the payment, or sometimes payments no they come at all at all.
Okay. Say we play ourselves, we did part of the problems of all this. Them say.
Mm,
I play like how many years? If I know they do mistake, 5 to 6 years for the MPFL. They no owe me salary one day. Everything has to do with your value. how you take sign for the club, what will be the wages so they give you, or what you tell them so you want, what they accept and all that.
Mm.
I believe when I start to play for Lobby Star, my first salary was like 250,000. Then they can go for 50 and 500. I played 2 seasons plus for Lobby Star. Then I come
Mm.
out go Canopilas. Canopilas now government team. Likewise, they get this. You go work 3 months before you start to receive your salary. They will pay you in bulk your 3 months at once.
Once, yes.
Everything has strategy. You understand? So when all the clubs I play for Nigeria, they don't owe me. They do well. Kwara no owe me. Shooting no owe me. Benejanas superb. They no owe me. They try. So for that aspect, now wait till you bargain. Now contract you sign, and they respect. I don't know
Mm.
for other clubs, so by the talk of clubs I don't play. That contract I sign, and they respect, and they no owe me. If delay go day, if you know pass me 2 days, maybe because of all this normal break we dey get for Nigeria now, school
Yeah.
break, yeah,
Mm.
or nothing like that. They no owe me for Nigerian League.
Okay. So make I ask you about injuries now. Now,
Okay.
how injuries be for Nigerian League? If player they injured, how they be? The club they provide all the medical help where the player need. If the player even still need to see a specialist, how recovery process also they be for NPFL when person they injured. The club they give the person all the support where the person need and take care of the player well.
My brother, for this all you talk, so I can just tell you, say,
Mm,
say for life or for a family of four, they get
mm,
favorite. Mama they get favorite, Papa they get favorite.
mm,
They get hardworking son, whether they consider say they hardworking. So
mm.
for I they make reference to what you talk. Now, you must be an exceptional player. You must be a regular player. You know, go just be training player where you go pick up injury. If you exceptional player and you be regular player for the team go do.
Mm,
I know go talk about teams like Remo, whether you be regular or you don't be regular. You understand? They go take care of everything. Seems like Ikorodu City, they just come outside. But I like their
yeah.
structure and standard. So you get. So now those two teams I still know where we say man. But for every other team, you must be exceptional player. You must be that player we don't where we say when you day for field, they feel your presence. They must not
Mm,
enjoy you reach one level. If not, you'll be doing your stuff yourself because they will tell you say that they pay you salary. Now so the Nigerian League be some
mm.
administrators they some no good.
So,
Say they
so if I
favor
get you
so now
right, they go tell some players say them they give them salary. So when them they injured, club no go give them medical support. Club no go, they need one or two support, need to see a physiotherapist and all that.
yeah
Club no they provide those supports for
because
them.
you know you know be you know be exceptional you understand.
Mm. My brother, you dey hear me? My bro, if you dey hear me, I beg respond. But like say we don't lose you, but like say we get one or two, technical issues, but hopefully we will get our brother back soon.
Yeah. I be my
Yeah,
network.
yeah, yeah. But like say your connection there, no 2 days strong like that.
No, I did go down now. It go this shot. My
Okay, okay.
my the network dey down. So, but namaste. Yeah,
Yeah, you dey hear me
you
clearly?
dey hear me now?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. I think I dey hear you better, so much better now because we at some point we can't even lose you for the interview. So make I go back to the question when I be dey ask you. Hmm?
Okay.
I say so from waiting you they talk when some players will get injury like this, club no dey put body to to because you make a statement say then go tell some players say they give them salary like them they pay them. So when those players get injury, the club no they take care of the medical bill at all when go the player go need to get to come back to full match fitness to play.
Yeah, like I tell you,
Mm,
the player, professional player, the player go
mm,
don't contribute a lot. Now 6 time we be say I go tell you say probably most of the administrators we don't where they work for the club side, most of them don't play football. So I dey feel say maybe not jealousy or I go use the word jealousy or envy. They will tell say when them they play, now them they take care of themselves like and they know they
mm,
end with you they end. Sure you understand. But no be like that. So for player we be say no be regular or we be say maybe in only 10% in the fit contribute than other players who they contribute 90. I could tell you like when me my own experience, I never get injury before, but I don't get
mm,
shocked, I don't get little knock, and I know how the doctors they come meet me, and I know how they do to other players. No be like say I dey play one special football, but everything a commitment.
mm,
Now how you take commit yourself, you understand? So I don't put myself in that situation. Be say man, what if na me be that other player? We be say they no dey give the chance like the chance wey they give
mm,
me. How I go feel? So many of those things they very, very wrong. But you know, they will tell you say, now you want talk, now you want be scapegoat and all that. So we'll just overlook them, say for the meantime,
mm.
say just be for the league. But it's
Okay.
not comfort, I swear.
So make I ask you now personally. You talk say you never get any major injuries, you don't get some knocks and all that. So you don't get a situation where we say you get knock or they very comfortable with maybe knock muscles, those muscle injury and all, but the club insists say you go play or maybe the coach insists say you go ahead to even play with that injury. You don't get one or two situations like that for any of your previous clubs.
Yes, say we players we dey get player relation with coach or
Mm,
coach with player. I don't play under like Salisu Yusuf, Gbenga Ngubote, and
mm,
some other like Mondo Dige now. Now very stubborn coach. Now my father, now my coach, now my teacher. But you know, you go no person will love you truly, truly, truly. So even when I did get some kind pains, maybe I just feel say man, make I come relax. They go to psych you like so na psych they psych you. You will just
mm,
sacrifice because even I'm not trying to beat down people that are coming from the bench. But sometimes we know our self quality. We know quality ready for bench. Sometimes some people one leg still better pass who get two leg for bench. And it has to do with a coach believing in you. Now coach will believe in you, go psych you, say, okay, I beg, continue. I beg, no come out. So that's one alone, na privilege. That's one alone, na
mm,
motivation. I don't do that kind of situation where Ogunbote, na my father and my coach, he don't tell me, say, make I finish, I'm not 20 minutes. Nothing go happen to me, this kind. And I dey play for the coach and the club. But without a player, there is no coach. And without a coach,
mm,
there is no and they go still sack coach, leave player. Now coach they make player. Now player they sack coach. You understand? Now coach go make player, now player they sack coach.
mm.
Because if the player they play bad, now coach they go sack before they even reason player. So I don't do that kind of situation where we say man. But now still joy if the club where they play for they treat you well. Sometimes they really be like that. We just they play 'em because wife and kids they family they it's better than sitting at home. Even if there are some bad steps in the league, but we will just do like say we know they see them, but we they see them.
Mm. So make I ask you, you don't get teammates where don't experience this thing first and say, okay, they no be regular at a certain time for a particular club, them can't
Yeah,
get injured. The club no come put hand for to make sure say they recover well to get that full match fitness. Only them take care of the full hospital bill, the
yeah, it
bill
don't
for
happen.
them to see
It don't happen.
recovery specialist and all. Mm,
It don't happen for several clubs I don't play. Like I said, na contribution make rise the football.
mm,
At that, if you're not contributing positively, any coffee are choosing. Sure, you understand. And out of the few were selected. Sure, you understand. If you're part of the team, may they not still select you for the few. You understand.
mm,
So if you they're among the choosing ones, may know they're among the selected ones. Now so it just be. So now waiting you they contribute, now it matter. Now it go make them feel address you the way that they address you. I believe say if you as a person and as a player, you they give 100, definitely they go give you 100. But no be all clubs. You
mm.
must that relationship must be. You must be that fearless person. Me, I be that kind of person. Be say, man, I did very disciplined, but I did very very stubborn. In essence, I could tell you my mind,
Mm.
but you never caught me on like player coming late, player sneaking away from the camp. If I know they stay camp, but if I dey stay camp, those kind player lifestyle. You know, go catch me. You know if you see me, but I did very very stubborn. Like if you tell me waiting, I know say they right.
You
Make
know
I
they
accept.
right.
Many
Mm,
players that if you tell me say make I can't give you money now just to play match. The gift of a man make it way for him. Many
mm,
players feel, but I feel say man, if I do I go dey more relaxed because I don't give you
mm.
money, we play. So you need to play me even if I know they play well. So I know that league, I know that lane. So now so it just be brother.
So you don't dey club when some of your teammates them they pay their coaches before then go play.
It happens everywhere. Now football business. We use the word passion, passion, passion to cover so many things. But
Mm,
when the likes of the top players, the Osime and Co, we don't play outside, we they play outside. It has to do with you settling. You have an agency that brought a job for you. The agency not just get the job without an insider.
mm,
That insider now not just they work because he won't just work for the club. He work for your own pocket, but he still wants something good for the club. So it has to do with you won't take so amount if they give you for 12, like okay, like maybe you sign 10 then 1 year deal, 12 months, then they give you $150,000 for 12 months. You go pay your agent, we bring the job. The agent will connect your agent to the job, will get your commission. So it has to do with like,
mm,
and that agent will bring the job. Probably it is closer to the coach of the team, but the major part is you have to be a good player and you have to be ready to contribute. They're not just the drum. Like it's a business. It's a business place, whether you like it or not. It's not about passion. The passion
mm,
comes in when it's down, when your team wants you to step up. That is where the passion comes in. The passion does not come in like I just want to play football, win or lose. No. The passion comes in when your team needed you to win. Like every day they want me to win as a good player. So that's what it just be. It is everywhere. You have to settle
mm,
your way in if it's not clear. But this is our own domestic league. I feel as a young player, so many things that are not supposed to be like that are like that,
mm,
which they help. And if you be a young player, you don't carry the ideology of say, you need to settle this person, you need to settle this person. Your capability of giving your best will be dim. You know, if you transit go the other level of football because you don't get comfortable with settling this person to make you available for this position. I get many people wey be say I don't observe wey be say man, I know they call names, but now football, not the business. And I know they try justify say man, say I too good or I too dey decent. No,
mm.
now so
Okay, so make I ask you, how them they treat una for NPFL? Then they treat una like professionals, or them they treat una like say una no really matter at all at all.
see now, I want to go to I go pick few clubs
Mm,
for And any club I don't mention their name, I know toxic they're bad, but I just don't want to mention their names.
Mm,
Remo Stars, Ikorodu City will just start. Better insurance. I feel in our life with this, so I feel say we need to make some things straight. I know they're among those players where we say they will leave. I will use foul language. Now so that they
mm,
talk about they will leave to go fuck yash. No, I know without those kind of players. When I did bed insurance, before I come bed insurance, I believe say their match bonus was not up to what they were taking or they are taking now. What they were taking
mm.
before was far, far below. But the likes of Kelly Kester and my senior man, she understand. We follow come the team and the team wants standard and they decide to say, okay, I B, see our bonuses. We will not take that kind of bonus because where would they come from? If we want to play pro, we will not take that kind of bonus. So they took the bonus to like home bonus was 40,000. As you they win your match, they know they give you cash, they transfer them. That is Ben insurance.
Instantly.
Yes, if they don't transfer am that day, maybe because of time, the latest 10 a.m. in the morning, you see your 40,000. If you go
Mm,
away, go to 40,000. If you win for away, 80,000. Feeding allowances, they took it up. Because me, I don't feel they chop food 2.5 now for a day. Why I won't play, but why they use my energy? No, it's not possible. So they took the feeding allowance to a better place. At then the economy was good. Say when
mm.
clubs only do everything, they give us apartments. You understand?
To
When clubs only
stay.
do everything, you know go to demand. You need to just deliver for feed to feed demand. You understand? So Benishans tried their best, and it was comfortable for me. Remonster, I no play Remonster, but I dey see the commitment of the players. For players to dey commit their soul, their spirit, their blood, and their sweat, eh, it shows that the club is doing extremely well. You understand?
Mm,
So Remo Star, now another team. You could just sit in a team where be a young boys team. The directors, I believe so they get the modern day insight of football. So nobody dey talk about them. And I dey see their commitment. So I believe it's something because most of the players really there now, like most of them established for that Ikorodu City. They never come out. They never play
mm.
anywhere. You understand? So they try. From which I dey hear, they try. So
Okay.
I no go talk much. But for every other teams, I don't know.
Mm.
For
So
when I
so
dey
so among these teams where you know mentioned, so those teams where you mentioned some of the teams where say okay, you play for them with waiting you also they see you
like
they see
like
and say their players they committed. Mm,
like Kwara United, when we did
mm,
continent, they played their part, a continental part. On the league side, they played their part.
mm,
You understand? I no go shade any club here. You understand? But if any club know the meet up, I will let you know say they know the meet up because we need a change in the league.
mm,
We need to just change. If people don't want to speak up, even people who don't play before me, when I didn't even watch, would they just feel same man, they don't care. Me, I care. Because me, I be that sports person will be say, man, tomorrow I not go become coach, oh, but I go still be among the sports sector. Like I go down on the sports sector.
mm,
Maybe I could go back to school, study sport management, business management, double degree and all that. But because we want the good for the league. We they come outside, we they come play for 5,000, 7,000. I don't play for club where I collect big amount of money and I see person they collect 3,000, 2,000. If Nigerian League they pay me in naira, make I exaggerate 5 million naira
mm,
and the economy is good, I have no reasons to leave my country.
mm,
You understand? Because most people now they don't some players on the outside for like 4 5 years, they collect $3,000, $2,000, and they're fine. They've done the best for themselves, having their own businesses, their own houses, and all that. You understand? But our league get as it day. So that's so it just be.
mm. So you get idea of waiting, the match bonuses be, the eating allowances be across the board for some of the standard, like the
You know,
basic standard for
I
some of
I,
the clubs where mention.
I go select like 3 or 4 teams away where I don't play,
Mm.
where I know like lobby stars, they know they do good. They like performances, they know they try. But when I did lobby star, they pay us 25,000 for feeding. That was like 2018.
That 25,000, okay, 2018 now, like how long? For how long be that feeding
Just
allowance?
4 days now, and
4 days.
they feed us on match day.
Mm,
Quara United like 20,000. You come out like, you know, and shooting 20. Most of the clubs for Nigeria League they get tradition. If Eyimba or Rivers or one club will be big club, don't to say na so Eyimba say no they collect 20,000, except the players won't lie
mm,
or they don't increase them. But most of the clubs just believe in this circular decision. They are not paying above. But Ben Insurance paid like 30 something, 40, 38, sometimes depends, 35 upward, which I get a lot. They don't they give you cash, they send them to your phone, to your account
mm.
number. You get
Straight.
your money.
Mm,
Yeah, get your money. But most of the clubs they pay 20,000. How can you be paying you don't pay 20,000 from 2013? They come. The country is
mm.
fucking hard, brother. When I did ask for 5 months,
So 2013, that standard where they don't they pay for 20,000 for feeding for 4 days for 2013 up
where
till
no be
2025 now.
all clubs they pay that 20,000 for 2013. No.
Mm,
I just because the 2013 I never they play the league. You understand? But I get senior men what they look up to where don't they play the league. You understand? So they don't pay that 20,000, they come. I meet that 20,000, I leave the 20,000. But our economy is going bad and bad and bad. Now you want a player to give his all. You want a player to play his best. You know, you want the best from this player. How
mm,
much I want chop per day? And many of our young players now we are all married. Because if I believe when you don't get wife and kids, it will make you day more stable if you know what you they do.
mm,
You understand? I don't know for other people, I don't know how they take the same. But for me, I believe if you don't get you don't marry your wife, you get your own family. Yeah, we're not perfect. We are humans, we'll be men by nature.
mm,
But when you get family, you know what you they do. You understand, right? So that's aside. But I know see reasons why from that time till now, the country is fucking hard and you're paying 20,000. Some teams are still paying 20,000. On match day, you ask the players to bring like 225 or 33,000 to pay for their food.
mm. Okay, match day, they ask the players to bring money to pay for their match day food.
Yeah, from that money, from that food allowance they give you,
Mm,
they will ask you to bring like 3,000, 25, 35. Some hotels say the hotel no get the hotel they charge 35 if you want to with chicken. But if now we fish 25, if now we beef 2,000, those kind like just some hours before the game. How much is the 2.5? The 2.5 no, they don't do anything. How much you pampers? How much you
mm,
baby food? So how much is the money? So those things, now things will be say as they complain and they want the best from the players for the league. The feeding was only like 50,000 per match. So you won't collect 50,000 for feeding money. You go know what you want contribute for training. We go make you the
mm,
lists. You go ready to give your all, you know, because every Wednesday, Thursday, they go scrutinize everybody, check how they want to select it. Everybody want give their best. Not just because of say you want to let that money, because say you want play the match and you want to play
mm.
the goal.
You want contribute for the team.
Sure you
So
understand?
yeah. So make I
They
ask you, you don't get any moment during the time when you dey play for any of the clubs where you don't play for NPFL, you understand, or for some of the clubs where you play for, where you don't reason, you can't dey feel like say, this football where I did do safe, it really what time you don't feel, or maybe before you get to the NPFL stage, you don't get any incident or any moment to make you feel that way.
before I get to the NPFL stage on my grassroots, I believe say man,
Mm,
I be that boy where everybody just love. Despite my stubbornness. My stubbornness not positively, but I be that boy
mm,
everybody love. I be that proactive person. I no be a reactive person. I know they wait me something happen before I make decision. I dey make decisions before it happen. So even when it happen, I don't get where they go. I don't get clue. I don't get exit move. I don't get exit plans. So, but when I start to play MPFL, Lobby Star was sweet. When I go Kano Pillars, I face some challenges, tribalistic challenges. I don't give a fuck
mm,
how people want to say it. Then they let me, they sign me. Then they let me know
mm,
say after time. I know see my license say indigene and no indigene. But you see, Rabi Ali stood for me like Rabi Ali stood for me, and he made sure like I got justice. But before then, I terminated my contract with Kano Pillars after like 3 months. After 3 months, you collect salary. I did 8 months.
Mm.
No, I was like, what did it happen? They
Wait,
say they no register
how many months you say you do for Kano Pillars, no salary?
8 months, no salary. And I was like, what did it happen?
So how you can't survive during that period? Eight
I
months you they play ball, no
I get
salary for you.
good Nigerians around me, you know. So
Mm.
I can't go me. They say what did they happen? They say they no register me, blah 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 blah. Say me I no get contract copy and all. I no get contract copy. Okay, no problem. I can't let them know say, but you unveil me with the white coach wearing aside. On the day of unveiling, the jersey unveiling, you guys unveiled me. I said, okay, no matter. I talked to my lawyer. My lawyer spoke to them. I went home. I terminated my contract. They bought my flight. I went back to Lagos to meet my wife, and I was home. But you get one coach now, Coach Eri, Coach Obi Okafor. He did South Africa now.
Mm. Mm.
I can't go back to Lagos. Now he can text me say, issues don't deal. Our defensive midfield they get issue, and this your matter. They don't say they won't call you come back. You dey fit to play, and I was not even training. But you know that street boy we won't just prove points.
That ginger, yes. Mm.
So they can't call me back. I took flight back to Kano. I resumed training with them after 8 months. I can't do extra 3 months that
Mm.
is 11 before I see my salary of that 3 months, like extra 3 months. Sure you get.
So for 11 months you play for Kano Pillars without receiving 1 naira.
I collected 3 months salary. I played 8 months, no salary. So the
Eight
first
months
three
no salary.
yeah,
Okay.
the first 3 months I resumed. The first month I resumed, I played for extra 3 months. They come pay me, say government, they will pay you the salary 3 times at once. So they pay me that
Mm.
money. But before then, not just mentality, you know. I get positive people around me talking to me, letting me know. Coach Yema, then he never they coach him, but never they me and the talk. He let me know say man, he knows I'm a good player, no matter what they happen and all that. You understand? So I was so positive. So when the chance come, now when Amenusa first come back to Kano Pillars after a long run for Europe, when
Yes.
one
Yes.
so it was a televised match. DSTV come, Super Eagles coach come. Then what's with this man? Eguavona, na director, I be waiting for
Technical advisor. Mm.
yeah. So he came to watch the match. So that was my first match too. So I started the show to the glory of God. From there I just seal my position back and. But before then, I dey go training. I dey play like 1 minute to go. I don't play club, like I don't play lobby star 2 seasons and a half before I come there. I be
Mm.
regular. Then I come there, I come be like grassroots player. I no be I come be like academy player where they just want to give platform. You understand? But it has to do with mentality. Like what you talk, I don't think I'm saying. She, I no go back to school like this. Maybe I just face education, then go into farming and
Mm.
all that. Because there's always life after football. I was so discouraged. But I get positive people around me. They play with. They let me know. Say, guy, we will look up to you before we get to this level. You understand? So those were the motivations I got. So when they do me, what they do me, I know they see them. But when I got my chance, I make use of it because um, football now, you go wear the suit and you go your pen, but your judges are on the field to judge you. They are on the stand to judge you. It is whatever you do that marks you perfect or excellent. So now, so I don't feel that, and I don't play, you know, as it be now before you go break into Premier and all that. I don't get
Mm.
that symptoms, but now football na life. Me, I be that boy way they closer to elderly people. So I know in a life. Life is a scar. So
Mm.
whatever scar life is gonna give to you, make sure it's worth it. But if you don't want to, if you don't want it to be worth it, life is still gonna give you a scar. So it is left to you on how to find your way.
Mm. So make I ask you also, wetin be the most painful thing where you don't face as MPFL player? Where
Going
player
to
no sabi.
going to Beduguri by road. When I did
Mm.
shoot, we sleep for like two places. It's crazy. And these buses what they use. Most of these buses don't walk. We they travel from morning. We go travel reach just for midnight, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. We go enter hotel for just. We go wake up around 5, continue the journey. We go reach there that day for evening, I mean for night. We'll go do
Mm,
shake up. We'll go do shake up. We'll do shake up that same day because the next day a match. You understand? So it's crazy, man.
mm.
You want the best from your players,
So
and
now,
you
now
stress.
how many hours journey how many hours be that journey when una
But
they go to go
if I
play for
calculate
Maiduguri?
them, I go quit football
Mm,
if I won't calculate them. So we just psych ourselves in as much as we gather for inside the bus. We go play music, we go watch movie, we go insult each other, we go laugh, we go complain for the journey, But it is what it is. You have to just keep going. It's the struggles of life. So most of those journeying, you will see some players they go deform injury. Me, I know if you form injuries, I no go because na my job. But I dey prepare my mind ahead. Like I tell you, I be a proactive person. Before that journey, I don't dey feel the pain of the journey before the
mm.
journey. For me to feel overcome the journey. So now so it just be.
Okay. So make I ask you now, like for example, during the period when you dey face that challenge where you face when you go Kano Pillars, when you play for 8 months, no salary, they can't talk say one thing, two thing, do your contract and all, where you can't even need to go back to Lagos. You don't get, that feeling of say whether you go quit football based on the things where you can't dey meet, where you can't dey face, where you can't dey see for the league. You don't get the time when you face Sam or maybe now your teammates also they face one or two challenges based on the way things stay there for the league. Them can't the reason to say whether this football they go even continue, safe.
It has to do with personal decision.
Mm,
In in essence, how you strategize your life, how you plan your life matter. I get this mirror where they go look. The mirror na like when I dey play grassroots, I know they buy kits. They give me key, they give me money, my mother did for a shop. They will say, mama a boy, because they call me a boy. Mama a
mm,
boy. Then you picking the play ball. So when I dey go through all these phases, I will just reflect on all the community or all the area where I don't play ball.
mm,
You understand? Where people don't celebrate me. And for me to feel reach this level, there's something inside of me taking me somewhere. So no matter the challenges, I get this spirit of I like difficult moments because it dey make me discover my inner strength. Like from 90 to 100 to 120 to 200, I dey move, I dey grow. The more I dey face the difficulty because life is all about difficulty. You
mm,
understand? It's how you solve yours that matters. Even Dangote or Tedola, they get their own challenges. But because they be richest men for Africa and all that, people feel say they don't get their challenges. They get, you must face it. But it is you that wants the best for yourself will now decide if you want the best from this place or from this place. There's always a plan B. That is when injury coming or. But there is a level where you play the football too. You will not say no. This coach will not like me, but I sabi play this ball. I go play and pass,
mm,
even though time go reach. That's one that require you to dey do the needful, to be more disciplined, more dedicated, more hardworking, even if it's not giving you the chance. You don't need to be. I know they like. I get friends and they tell them. I know they like they around Ina because I hate when players they tell me say, "Now coach, don't give me this chance." Now coach, yeah, the coach will do his own, but when you don't dey dwell on coach as an excuse, you're diminishing yourself. You dey kill your own ability to progress. You dey kill your own ability to develop. If coach don't like me, now in problem. I go dey come that training. I go dey give
mm,
my best till the day when you go decide say okay. Then if you don't decide, fine. There's a time for everything. It's all about time and season. Now to move to the next
mm,
chapter. So now generally, I just listen a personal decision. No be you understand. Life football no be forever now.
mm.
Yeah, you
Okay.
you have to. The plan B is the plan A is the ball, but the plan B it should be stronger than the football.
Mm,
Football is not a job. I don't tell young players about them. I dey like they educate them say, man, you need to go to school because football is not a job. Football is the platform to make financial stability, then invest in whatever you can. Because nobody go pay. There was they know they pay the Ozaze now. Those ones who don't retire, they pay them. They know they pay them. You go find government work or you find coaching, God forbid, or you find coaching course go or other. Because those ones no plan for life after football. Football na platform to give you financial stability when you make come for man.
Mm.
No be plan. Football go give you football grace go take you to a level to disgrace you. I no want call names, but we know big names. So we say today they no get, and they play the topmost clubs, the
True.
one of the top best clubs for the world. You understand? Because now they don't they popular everywhere. People don't know them, but now they are not doing fine. So the ball where they play that time don't they disgrace them. So football are just platform to give you money. If you want to invest in farming, if you want to invest in anything, whatever you want to do, just do your shit. And because football will be forever. When you done the 40 to 45 years.
Mm.
Now most people no plan, no money no be the money, be the planning. Oh. The planning are you yourself. The money go come. If you no come plenty, now you to know when to put in the money and when not to put in the money. But the football, you know, if you play am forever and no pension. Like they will talk, say no pension. Now it make most young players they go into coaching, most young players they go they find they go they dialogue to go back to the club where they don't play
Mm.
to be cool. No, I'm not kicking against that. I'm not trying to justify them doing wrong. No. I know they mock or shade them. You understand? I just dey try give the younger ones where they come insights. Because even
Mm.
me, I fit not play ball tomorrow. Make I go into farming, make I go into in as much as I'm not begging and my kids are fine, my wife she's doing fine and I'm living fine, living over under my own roof, doing my own shit. So the football not just platform to give you that financial stability. So when it comes, you just hold it. You don't give a fuck about what people want to say. If you let me go play for Pakistan, in as much as it's better than where you're coming from. In as much as they pay you from 3 million upward, 2 million upward,
Mm.
where they pay you. No, but you know anybody explanation. Because
Okay.
the same people go tell you to say when you dey play Nigerian League, na club you dey go, you dey carry woman, which it is a wrong ideology. Before me, I even enter the league, I don't hear am. But when I enter the league, I come see say the money no dey dey enough. You will collect 600, 700. You get standard of you get like two kids or you get one kid and a wife, and you get mama. You dey buy boots 150,000, 200,000. How much one day for
Mm.
your account? But because of if you please everybody, some people go say, you don't take your money carry woman now. Now what's the stuff football not a day, and they have
Mm.
no idea what you're facing. They just
Mm.
want talk because now the ideology with the league administrators give them.
Say now waiting players they do. They don't stereotype players. Say once we
Yeah,
give them money, see
yeah,
waiting then they carry the money do with that.
we have few players. We are humans. We
Mm.
have few that does that. Even me, I don't go club. I know they go club, but I've gone to a lounge. I don't buy drink for people. It is normal. This because now my country we dey. If I did outside, I could still do the same thing. Now my country I did, so you get some kind of you just do it for your fans, for your people. You get where you go enter, they go regard you. You go just you're not
Ah,
trying to.
bola, you don't come. Mm.
I just to make sure, just to even make them look say the league where you dey play even they better. No be like say you dey try single out yourself, say you dey do better. No. Na just to make sure say to let them know say league where you dey play e dey very very good and you dey see money. Sure you understand.
Mm.
But e get one Plateau United player, their former captain. He say he build many houses, he don't build many houses for him Plateau United career. Some people post them everywhere. I just laugh. You are in Plateau State, you are in Jos, you are in your hometown, your village. How much did they sell land for indigene? Most of us will be a data boy. I go for Lagos. I never go my hometown for a long while. Though I dey go, I don't know how the community they work. Now me won't carry my children go to the community. When at Lagos I go, where my ideology is different. And to get the land in Lagos, how it be, how much are they make for the league? So then they make some players look like say we don't know what they do.
Mm.
But the money not enough. See, most players go even lie, say that they collect above the amount that they collect. Just make you where they talk to fish shut up. Make you know if you
Mm.
discourage them. You understand? They go paint them, say, this is my club, they do me well. Just so that you know go fit discourage them, so they feel they carry on. Because now who wear shoe know where they pay now.
Mm.
So now so it just be.
So make I ask you. when players get some certain challenges with some certain with clubs when they play for NPFL, you understand? Just make we use your example of the challenge where you be get during that period when you be go Kano Pillars. Una get anybody, una get like a union when una they take these problems to these issues to where okay them go go come into the matter for now come follow the club discuss say okay see the issue when our colleague gets, see the issue when our member gets, how we go take proper solution, how we go take find a common ground, a common understanding for
You,
this
you will
matter.
need to come again for your. You will need to come again for your
Okay,
question. And they go on.
okay, you dey hear me now for the question? You dey hear me? May I
Yeah,
come again?
yeah, yeah.
I dey ask them, make we use the example of that issue when you be get during the period when you go Kano Pillars, when for 8 months you no receive salary. I say whether una get anybody for NPFL, una get any players body where be say una fit take that issue to when that organization go come go discuss with the club say okay see wetin our colleague get to how we go take find a solution to this wahala, how we go take come to common understanding, make everybody dey happy at the end of the day. Una get anything like that for NPFL? You dey hear me? Sorry, Black, you don't mute yourself. You mute yourself. You mute yourself.
Yeah, yeah, I know what they go.
Hmm. Okay, might just give you a minute.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I've been to ask you. I say like the experience when you experienced during that period for Kano Pillars when about 8 months them no pay you salary. I say whether una get any organization like that for NPFL where we say if player get issues like that with him club, he go fit take that situation, that wahala to that organization now go come meet the club, discuss, stand as a middleman, as a peacemaker between the club and the player so that at the end of the day club go happy, player go happy. Any organization like that day for una for NPFL for players?
Yeah, they do,
Mm,
but for me, they are not active.
mm.
They might be active on the WhatsApp platform, dropping messages, chatting, and all that. You understand? You hear me?
I dey hear you,
But
yes.
they are not active for me in my own view because many players don't go through a lot, and with that a lot, nothing has been said, nothing has been done.
Mm.
So I don't want to talk about that part because the Nigerian League are just per head, just the way Jesus Christ carried the cross alone.
Now so players they carry their issues when they get with club alone. Those organizations no go really stand in between the gap between the players and the club.
Yes, that's what it just be.
Mm.
Not
So
per head.
make I also yeah. Okay, now make we move on from that one. You don't talk about one or two things where we say you go fit tell a younger player when one play for NPFL, we want join the NPFL club tomorrow. You now, okay, I go talk say, okay, you be player we don't get good experience for the league. You don't also get good experience playing outside the league. If a young player, a young boy or a young girl come tell you say, I want play for the Nigerian League tomorrow, what thing go be your advice to that young player?
Yeah, just as I said before, football no be work.
Mm,
Football on a platform to just give you financial stability. Football is not promising in as much as it's a game of passion and self-decision. Should you understand? You won't play football. Your plan B should be stronger than your plan A. Your
mm.
plan B should be your highest hope. You need to be educated if you want to play football. Even if you don't go school, you need to dey read, you need to dey study online, you need to make research about life, about you need to dey read books. People will talk say my friends talk say you dey always talk say read book, na buy book. No, you need to read books because it will help you for this football aspect. Football will test you. The administrators go test you. The league
Mm,
go test you. life go test you. You understand? So I go tell the young ones, go to school, have a degree while you're playing or while you're going to school. Yes, they say you never have two masters, but you can if you know what you want. Now timing be everything.
Mm.
Discipline wise, you understand? We get many graduates for Nigerian League, and then they make them today. Wagwan are graduates. Many graduates we played Nigerian League. You understand? We get somebody up United, you know, some day more. You understand? The football game for Nigeria is very funny. To break out is very hard.
Mm.
Depends on your age. If you did that age of 14, 15, you have a bigger upper hand. But if you don't do like 22, 23, there's no way you could play in the national under 17 or under 20. Then you should know what you're doing. From that 22, you should know what you're doing. You never they play Pro One or Premier, you still they play grassroots. You have to have a skill or hold your education so tight.
Mm.
You need to know what you're doing. Because football will make you the football will never succeed. Will make you the get some kind of dreams. Say, I go buy this house, I go stay 5 bedroom, you know. But on the other hand, if age catch up with you while you still the grassroots, even one room to pay go hard.
Mm.
The kind of wife who you want marry, no if you stay one room with you. The kind of kids where you want get, you know if you get them from one room.
Mm.
So I go tell the young ones, whatever you're doing, God first. Now God do everything. You know, say you go make your wish, but God then get the final say. You
Mm.
understand? Hard work, discipline, dedication. Whatever you do, football, not football, football or outside football, you have to be dedicated. You have to be disciplined. You have to be truthful to yourself. Where you supposed to tell yourself truth. Football na business. Nobody to play to wear this jersey or na business. You have to show why you're there or why you want to be here or why you are the captain or why you want to be the head of this. So I go tell the young ones, you need to hold something if you want to even play football.
Mm.
You need to get if you fall back to when they go put you to shame. Because football not like shame scam. If you fail, the shame will come on you. Now when you succeed, people go celebrate you.
Mm. Okay.
So now so you just be. I will tell the
You
young ones,
you
you need you
yeah.
need, you need to go to school, chase your dreams. When you feel it's not working, follow your instincts, improvise. All we
Mm.
are chasing is just goal of not begging to eat, having a roof over our head, paying our bills. Nobody they play football because they want to snap picture with for one big stadium. We they play football because of the kind of luxury life we want to live, because of the kind of comfortable life we want to live, because of the kind of happiness we want. Anybody that doesn't they play football with passion, it's a full liar. And they play with passion. I know they find what best or African best. Family best is okay for me. I can take care of my family. They are not begging. So me know they find what best or African best. I just
Mm.
one day okay after football I do my shit. I'm not coming to anybody's DM because even most of where they Nigeria League, we don't go many people DM. We don't ask. Say no day. No say we no collect salary. But we no fit explain. If we explain, you no fit
Mm.
understand.
Mm.
You understand? So that's what just be. So football, man, now very deep, now deep journey, very bitter. The sweetness no pass 2%, but the 2%
Mm.
sweetness they stronger than 98% bitterness. But
Okay.
how far? Now if you are able to overcome,
Mm.
but not, you start blaming coaches, start blaming when you go this club, the coach, the director don't like you, this or that lie. Now football for you, it's not for everybody. If like we get people who play past us, that who knows how you play ball now, just hard work, dedication, you know. God grace, mother's prayer. Everybody, mama, they pray for them.
Mm.
Everybody, mama, they pray for them. Everybody get good people, they pray for them. I get people who say, I get one boy who say, in the sleep church, they clean church, they do everything. They very, very holy. But in level for football, and they play ball to the highest level. But in level for football, still they were there. So it shows you that prayer the answer. But when
Mm.
it comes to this game, it's different. Very, very
So you
different.
okay? So make I go back to the injury matter again. You fit share one
Okay.
moment when club abandon your teammate or ex teammate when the player pick up injury for match. Maybe the player no be regular like you talk but he come pick up injury for match, but the club come abandon them. You understand? Based on that player not be starter. You fit share one or two moments like that when it don't happen to you, maybe your teammate, ex teammate, person when when on they grow up together.
Okay. Uh, the ones who I know now, the ones who be regular and club no
Mm,
abandon them. You get one
mm,
guy they shooting, Uche, one tall guy, Uche, I don't forget his name. In first match, he get fracture. We they shooting. They pay the bill. We know they stay camp, we they stay hotel. Now hotel they put us. They pay the bill, they do in POP, everything. They fit. They no stop his salary. So I never get that opportunity to see player we know they play with get injury. Because hardly will a coach in NPFL wants to put you in his training program
mm.
if you know they play or you know they give him what he wants.
Okay.
Sure you understand? So I never see
Mm,
any player will be club abandoned where I know. But for the ones who I know where they play, we don't get injury. All the clubs who I know don't take care of them till they
okay.
get fit and they don't stop their salary.
Mm, good one. So you believe you make I ask you, you believe say the people when they run football for the Nigerian Premier Football League, they really care about the players or all the ones where they do not just packaging. You understand? You think say players where they play for the Nigerian league, they feel say this club, care about me, care about my development as even maybe they come from their feeder team, for example. You think say the players where they play for these clubs, they feel the care from the club.
My brother, judge them. You understand?
Mm.
I will let me they watch the
I know they
interview.
hear you. I
I
know
will
they
let me
hear
they see
you.
this interview.
Mm.
They hear me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hear you
I will
now.
let me, I will let me, I will let me they see this interview. They make their conscience, they judge them from this
Mm.
question when you ask. I know, like I said, I don't want to point out fingers because I feel so we never reach that stage. But when you reach that stage to point out fingers, we will point out fingers. Because now all of us now get this country together, irrespective.
Mm.
We want the good. Because I believe a player from the domestic league will play in the national team and play very good. But it's how you portray your player that matters. Now back to what you said. Everybody they fight for their pockets. In as much as they are trying to form like they're providing. If I tell you, if you ask them to bring the quotation they give for each player to the government, they will never provide it.
Mm.
You understand? They can only provide the quotation where the player and the club agreed that the club is going to pay this player this social amount. But what them are giving to the government, the budget is different. Now where man work in go chop, we all know. But you need to take care of those making you to have that opportunity to, you know, see the government or whatever. So I don't go
Mm.
talk much on that. They know, them know. Say, is it the 20,000 for the feeding? Or is it the match bonus that most clubs don't pay? Or is it the salary that comes in and goes like the salary comes in and 1 hour you don't pay your bills, you don't pay debts, the money is gone, you start to work on that 1 month. So I won't talk much about that. They know if they do well or they do well. They know.
Mm. So make I ask you now, you don't get situation during your time for NPFL or your teammate don't day where you say, okay, money no day for hand, but last player need to still show up for training. You don't understand. Or maybe salary never come, salary don't come, just like you explained. Bills don't day, we don't pile up down, where the money no reach to take care of, the money don't go. Where we say, okay, the player no get money for maybe transportation to take reach training pitch safe. You don't see situations like that, or you don't do situations like that during your time for the MPFL.
And now I say he has to do with you
Mm,
individually. Me when I play kind of players, I know stay out now. I know stay camp. You understand? I'll tell they stay. I dey pay my bills myself. Now me won't stay there for my comfort, for me to be able to like be fine, then give my best. Now kind of a city with the hot. You understand? So I have to meet up whichever way because there's
mm.
always a bus provided for every player camp. There's always a transportation for them. They get bus where they come pick them. So if you're in the camp, if you know you want to stay in the camp, you have every access to the bus going to the training. And if you're staying outside, it is your call. You have to accept it. So you know go O club for that one.
Mm.
You know go O club. That one you know go for your club. You understand? Because now you say you won't stay outside. You need to find your way to the training ground.
Okay.
So I know go O club for that one. Because every club gets camp and they get means so they take carry their players from camp go training. You understand? So if you're staying outside the camp, you're the one who wants to stay outside the camp. Then you're available, or how will I put it? You are whatever happens to you, you're in
Now you go take
charge.
care of her. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it.
Mm. You think say fans they understand waiting players for MPFL they go through. If no, waiting you go like tell fans when be say okay, the fans no really sabi, you understand. They just think say everywhere good for that area for the player side. Now the player know they bring it best when game day reach.
Yeah, fans, some they understand that are very
Mm,
close to the players. Why some women, due to the economy of the country and how them where they work and their own income,
mm,
that they like one classify them or just like they like one compare them to what you they take. Say no be just ball you they play. They go work. No when you get training, you come training. Then they miss them a
mm,
lot. You understand? The few say man we dey live one kind life. The few say man we dey earn one kind big money. But football a mental game. Wetin I get from my brain as a footballer, many fans go get them as a fans that want to analyze the match, but not be as a person that wants or as a footballer that wants to play a game.
mm,
You understand? So no matter how you explain to them, which they don't understand. Now why they call them fans? Their decision, their opinions, their view are always different. Even if you're
mm,
coming out trying to divide your system or your brain for them to understand, they have a different view on how they see the game. So I have nothing to tell the fans. Just tell them to keep supporting their players, keep showing the love and all that. The fans has a big way of like Lobby Star. Why did they go relegation? Playing away from your home. I play Lobby Star. I feel bad. Say that they go relegation. Now team will
mm,
be saying, man, they know the whole player salary. Now later on they just say player salary and they know the whole player salary. The government, the governors or the government, they are doing fine to make sure the players are fine. The state is not a state that is very cost in terms of living. You can always have your way. So and the fans get this way of psyching the players, but playing away from your home, that's a whole lot. So the fans get Ujiro to play positively to their
mm,
players. When you see your players like a whack players, they'll play whack football for you. Na science, na connectivity. You understand? If I come to you now, you see me like a failure. You don't seem like a failure. You definitely, as far as you hold that ground. I must do something be say no go when no go when no go when no go when no go pass what you expect. Then you could just stamp am say you don't really talk am. So now how them to get inside of their players now it matters. So I go just tell the fans in all over the 20 clubs and the pro one, support your team,
Mm.
support your players of the team you're supporting. Show them love irrespective. Football na win, lose or draw. Everybody must not be good in your team. So nothing past that one.
Okay. All those pictures where they show bad pitches, when they show a player from club A, for example, he go wear club B shirt, he go wear club C trunk. You understand? He go wear them differently like that. They take they train before games and all that. Now those ones be the real story of MPFL, or not just one or two cases with that. It don't happen
Now
to you
this is
before with respect to say, okay, club no dey fit dey provide you as a player enough kit where you go fit dey comfortable in to train well to give your best as a player.
I'll tell you that this is it. All the clubs
Mm,
I play, they provide your yellow or black. They'll give you three training kits and they'll tell you time and time when they wear them. So I never
yeah.
observed that when they talk. Aside players
Mm,
come from other club side tires for the club. Maybe they don't get Onera jersey and they just want to make you
mm,
know say they don't play before. So they wear their own. Maybe I don't play Abia Warrior now. I want to go Atlant for trial. Maybe they never sign me. I go dey wear my Abia Warrior jersey, make you know say I play Abia Warrior. You understand?
mm.
So na the no be the players' fault, no be the coach's fault. Now the structure of the league. There are things that should be straight. I know if they go Chelsea now because I don't play for Arsenal before now. Make I can't go wear Arsenal just for their training ground. Before I reach Chelsea, this person at trials they don't provide what I need.
Mm.
So it has to do with the administrators.
Okay.
They should be in charge of them provide. If you're inviting a player, even if you're going to take the jersey back from him, you make sure he looks in a good uniform as your other players. But they always want to make you feel like see they never sign you, never sure someone won't sign you. You know those feelings. It is very, very wrong. This way you talk na truth, but not be all clubs. Like club
They
like
do
Remo
am.
now.
Mm.
Club like Remo now, they will tell you you gotta wear a plain jersey, maybe na Nike jersey or just normal Adidas jersey.
Normal
No be
Adidas plain. Mm.
it will be a plain jersey because you're on the tire. Then if they're sharing a bib for the two side, they give you a bib. You understand? You wear the bib like other players. And
Mm.
most times, they fit give you player jersey we don't come for the club, we be say they get spare jersey, may you take the train to look uniform because they always document their training.
Mm.
And also it just now just add, football and business. Look Remo Stars chairman, Mr. Tsunami. He knows what he's doing. No be say that they tell him say do this one. He knows what he's doing. He know what he wants. Every day that they work for that place, every day that they work for that place is an example
Mm.
to
For
the
for other clubs
whole,
to take learn.
not be just club, to the federation itself.
Mm. Okay.
If you say club, no
So you as a
understatement.
yeah.
To the
So you as a player now,
to
if
the
they give you
federation.
mic, because you talk about the federation, make I just bring you the federation come inside this story. You as a player now, if they give you mic to talk straight to the federation, the NFF, and the MPFL people where they run MPFL, club administrators, to tell them something from your heart, something when they pain you from your heart, when you know, say, it gets as it take be, not be so it's supposed to be, with waiting you don't experience as a player. Waiting you go tell the federation, waiting you go tell MPFL people, waiting you go tell other club administrators too.
First of all, who am
Mm,
I that they want to listen to? That is number one.
mm.
I
But
do
you be
speak
you be Nigerian, you be Nigerian because you talk say this league now all of us get this league. If he bad, now all
I
of
did
us
now.
name.
I did no
Mm,
wait. I dey go somewhere. I just finish my statement.
Yes.
Who I be?
Mm,
If the likes of ex international they turn coaches and they did the league and they see what they happen and they never fit speak. Yes, I go speak when that time come, but I feel say that
mm,
time now never come because I get many ex internationals. We get many. They be club chairman, they be club GM, they be coaches, and they see as they go. The league fit go strike now. Who said the league no fit go strike? For amendment, the league fit go strike. But everybody's fighting for their pockets. Everybody fight for their pockets. Say I beg go. Because there's no plan B.
mm.
You understand? If there's a solid plan B, why the league no fit go strike? You're going strike not because you want to show rebellious attitude. No be rebellious attitude. You just want the best for the upcoming players. You understand? I get many ex internationals which I don't fit mention their names. They be coaches for the league. Some are GM,
We dey
some
see
are
them with
club
our
chairman.
Koro eye. Mm,
So and then they see as players they travel 2 days, one day by road. Motor go spoil, they go sleep for road.
mm.
So there were times even their own time. Now in our own time we dey.
So now
So
what is some
na
of
so
these
it just dey.
ex-internationals they talk when
So
players take some
I
concerns to them?
though I have though I have a voice. I have a voice.
Mm,
Yeah, I have a voice, but I feel
mm,
my voice is not voiceless, so but there's always time. There's always time and season for everything.
mm. So make I ask you as a football fan now, eh?
Because we get many go
Mm.
journey.
Go
They
ahead.
go journey by they go journey by flight to Meduguri. They go they go journey by flight as the road. No be player we won't play match. Make coach we want just the formation come by road.
Wait. Make I get you. You
Sure
you
you
they cut
understand.
out. So I know they hear what you they talk. I know they hear what you they talk. Now who you say they go? Who you say they go the game by flight, and who they go by road? Now make I get you clearly for that statement. You be the talk.
I say, they hear me now. You dey hear me now? The network is bad. You dey hear me now? You dey hear me?
Yeah, you they hear me? You they hear
I
me
dey hear you
now?
dey hear me now.
All right, I dey hear you now. So I be they ask before. You say some people they go games by flight, then the players go by road. Which people they go by flight?
Some administrators and coaches now they go by flight, for a long journey,
Mm,
and the players go by road. And I just feel say now no be players, na players they play match, no be coaches, no be administrators.
mm.
So why the players they suffer themselves fatigue wise and all that going by road, and you will still want to kill the player, you still want the best from the player. Now why most of the players they get cramp and all that and damage knee?
So players go by road, spend 2 days. The coach and club administrator, then club executive go enter flights, 30 minutes, 40 minutes,
Most
50 minutes reach the
yeah,
location.
yeah, most coaches does that, and I'm not trying to tell them they don't have rights. Even if some will come out and tell you they're using their personal money,
The personal
they
money them they use. Mm.
will tell you, yeah, but you how you want to prove them?
Mm.
They just don't want you to.
So
You understand?
players never really complain about this thing when you they talk now. Because I want to understand more. Players never really complain about like take them to the club or take them to those organizations what we talk about earlier on for the interview. Say not be so it's supposed to be. We supposed travel with the best possible comfort to keep us fresh, to forgive our all during the game. You never did any club when una they encounter this thing, una can't complain, take them to the authorities, the club administrators. Waiting be the response that they give una.
And
All those organizations who are supposed to take these
when I
challenges too.
play better insurance, almost all the knots will go now flights. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All the knots will go for better insurance now flights we use go when I
Mm.
did better insurance. And all some other clubs, I don't pay my money fly go match.
You pay
Like when I
for
cannot.
yourself. You pay for yourself to
Yes, now
fly.
because I be regular player and I know say my position. I know say except I play bad before coach will come out me.
Mm.
But in as much as I know they play bad, I know say men. I have I have to not don't be even 100%. I have to give more than 100%. So talking about what you said, Eleon, we players we dey kill ourselves sometimes. If somebody is trying to stand out, you hear me, ba?
Yeah, I hear you.
If somebody try to stand out, say make we move this motive or this motion, now still somebody go still go snitch. Now you if you lose your work, probably
Mm.
if you get wife and children first, if you say your age mother is fight from you. So we just everybody just dey grumble, dey endure together.
Mm.
You understand? Now why the league still remain where e dey?
A
Dem
sad
feel
one.
say
And a
you no
sad
get
one because
voice.
mm,
Dem feel say you no get voice to speak out about how you journey to a match in as much as you dey collect salary. But we are not slaves. Na only who dey slavery na im go say you no get voice. All clubs that don play dem go bear witness if dem dey see this video. I mean I dey always talk. I must talk like if it's not convenient, I tell you. But
okay.
sometimes not to just be like you're overdoing it, you know, because out of 20 players when they go match, only you they complain, they complain, they complain, they complain, they complain, it's not always fair. So you could just who won't die go die, who go survive, go survive.
Mm. So
So that's what
make
it
I
just
ask you
be.
a very make I ask you a very bold question now.
Okay. That
Because
requires a bold
quite
answer.
recently, quite recently, we face South Africa. You understand? And most for World Cup qualifiers, most of the South African players, a large number of them, they play for their league. You understand? You go talk, say the people when they run football for Nigeria. Now the reason why our league never grow reach the level when it's supposed grow when you want compare them with some of the other countries then for Africa. Because if you look like Morocco now, their national team they feed on majority of the players where they come from their league. Egypt, you don't understand. South Africa
Tunisia,
where we face, where they top our where currently, eh?
Tunisia their league.
You say?
Tunisian players now from most of them are from their league.
Exactly. Tunisian players also now from their league.
That
Even Zimbabwe, we follow us draw the other day. A large number of their players still they play locally too for some for their league. You go talk say now the people where they run football for Nigeria, they make instead of us to they go forward. One be like say we did for one place when we know if they make go forward, we know if they go back, or we when they take backward step. You talk saying that these people now know they make our football the progress.
I'm not gonna point finger,
Mm.
but I just feel everybody. So I don't answer your question.
You say waiting.
I'm
You
not
say you
gonna
no go
point
point
finger, but
finger.
I just
Mm.
but they are just there for their monthly income.
Mm.
In
So now just
as much as the
waiting
income
what
is
enter
coming
their
monthly.
pocket. That be the major thing we make them day there.
Yeah, because Nigeria is a nation, not just a nation, a giant of Africa. Nigeria now will not be Mali, will not be Burkina Faso. See Ethiopia, Ethiopia league they pay $10,000. Ethiopia they pay $10,000, 8,000, 7,000,
Mm.
Angolian League, they pay 20,000, 15, 35 dollars. Not just, it's a structure that wants the best for its people. Do Nigerian administrators want the best for the young upcoming players from the league? Rather, would they prefer make one player just play two highlights? When they send to Nigeria, when they go call and come, when they invite them, when they send an invitation, no, he go fit replace Osimhen, he go fit replace this
Mm.
one. Now, those, you know, I just don't want to talk about it. You understand? They know we got conscience. Life has to do with your conscience. You know, life has to do with your conscience making decisions for you. When you do something, if you do wrong now, after this live show, your conscience will tell you, say, this way you do no good, though. But na act of wickedness will make you overcome your conscience.
Mm.
So I don't want to say much. They have conscience. They know if what they are doing is good or not.
Okay. So which areas now you think say football administrators or people where they run NPFL fit do better, fit improve, or the one where they do better, where you think say they need to continue that tradition, may they continue up, or the traditions where they do when not they good. Which ones you think? We could hear
I,
from you both sides.
for me, right? I think if I don't know for him, I'm just saying,
Mm.
say food will go belle full person na from eyes you go see am.
Yes.
Na how you take know. If I'm not criticizing who is the NFF president currently, I'm not criticizing, and I will never do such. He's trying his best, and he will keep doing his best. But the likes of football is business. You understand? Football no be just personal business. If the likes of Mr. Kunle should not be an NFF president, I believe say the Nigerian football go better. I know we'll talk about that one.
Mm. Okay. So you as a player when don't pass through NPFL, you don't play several clubs. Now you can't get the opportunity also to play outside. You believe say Nigerian League and with the different challenges where you face as a player, the ones when your teammates face, the ones when your ex teammates face, you believe say Nigerian League they build our players for the national team, they build our players for the challenges where they are ahead, or the league they kill players' dream.
This way they talk now, you just want to bring out so many talks.
Mm.
Now, this is the league is not a bad place to play. The league will develop you. Now the league will still break you.
Mm.
You know, for so many young players that don't have an agency, they are working like that has an agency, but not a stronger agency that has an affiliation with the NFF or the Super Eagles or the national team. Eh? If you're doing better, you're doing fine at your best. You will never be recommended to the national team or to the home base, because your agency does not have the connection to make you be there to be there. You understand? Now like this, the league na good platform for you as a young boy to showcase yourself. The league will still make you the young boy turn old man if care is not taken
Mm.
or if opportunity no come for you outside. You understand? People they play the league for just 3 years, 4 years, they don't turn to like old people don't old. The time will be saying, man, you supposed give them the opportunity to play, like, encourage him coming to the national team or whatever. But because he is not coming from a branded agency or a top flight agent, you know, they no go look him because he has nothing to offer, because there's no 10% in whatever deal he's going to sign that is going to go to those people over there. Football, like I said, it's a business. You understand? So I know go just they won't talk plenty. But we know many people don't go with semen. The opportunity for the younger, for the MPFA player, and like positively, on a genuine basis, ended when Sunday Umba went to the national team. Sunday Umba, this defender, he was playing in Sunshine. Then Kunle,
Mm.
what's his name? I know his number. He plays in the home base too, and he went to the Nations Cup and Obabuna and Co. It ended then, genuinely. So whatever you say in the national team, if I tell you it's a racket, I'm just trying to shade my country, but they should do better.
Mm.
Yeah,
So so
not like they're not
yeah.
good players. Not like they're not good players, you know. I'm gonna be blunt at this level now. Like the last one that went to the national team is a midfielder. You're inviting a player just to boost his market value. Why? Why are you doing such? Like them, there's a boy that plays in Nigeria Tornadoes, that and he left to Europe. I don't know what he has played in the Nigerian league. I don't even see what he's playing currently before he left. Yes, he's a good player. I'm not shading him. I'm not. He's a good player, but there are so many
Mm.
good players done better that you people didn't even look at them. But because this player has this person and this person has this person, you're inviting them just to boost their market value, or to boost the opportunity of them securing a top flight deal in Europe. It's not going to make us have a structure, because many young players don't kill the dream, don't kill the joy of playing for the national team. Whoever
Mm.
wants to play for the national team should go and play. Nigeria is our own. Nigeria is our country. Everybody love. Even me, I dey wish to represent the country, because now my country, it's a joy, even if money only come outside from am. But at some level,
That thing of pride. Say you wear the green and white jersey.
it's just like we go join soldier, we come. But at some level, you have to let it go if it's not coming,
Mm.
because the federation is not coming to save you if you can't afford a rent, or you don't have a house, or you can't pay the bills of your kids and all that. So I just feel say they fit do better.
Mm.
You don't brand you don't we are just fond on branding players because they want to make market value. It's not done. It's
Mm.
not gonna We're not gonna land anywhere. Whether they like it or not, it's a bitter truth. Say this talk with this interview, so I don't follow one or two of my friends discuss they say, oh, say you don't want to play Nigeria League again because of this talk you won't go talk so. And I was
Mm.
like, hey, bro, there's a life for everyone, you know. Make God don't let us see bad thing. If injury come, person go stop football, you go improvise. Life after football is the reality of life of you. The one we're living while we're playing, it's just like a dream. Now, after your dream, when you don't when your dream, all the money you make for your dream, you can come reality after you don't stop to play football. So you understand? We have so many good people in the federation, but say one bad egg they spoil many good egg.
Mm.
That's so it just be.
Okay.
And if
So wait. Yeah. Go
if
ahead.
if 10 goats follow 5 dog, they go chop shit. Because inside that 10 goats, so if three don't chop shit, two go join them, it go be five, it go make five.
Mm.
Either the five walk away, and the one remain in that circle, they go chop shit. So that's how our matter just be.
So the dream now, you talk about the dream. Say the dream don't totally die since all the parts don't die since the likes of the Sunday Umba, Godfrey Ubabuna them play for the national team. So, but what about the NNL? What it be like for there for players where they play for there whenever reach the premier stage? What it be like for players where they play for there?
I wish them all the best. They should keep playing, and they should just hope for the best, but they should have a better plan B. I don't have anything
Mm.
to say about that. I just because I'm not in their shoes, I don't know how it feels right now. But I just want to tell them they should keep believing in the better tomorrow of Nigeria, better tomorrow of the NFF, better tomorrow of the federation, better tomorrow of the league body. It's gonna be good for them, but they should be on their toes. You make a while the sunshine. We're playing
Mm.
this game for not to just make somebody feel important being in a position of a director of sports in one place or whatever.
Okay. So I also want to ask you about this debate going on day out there. Say a lot of people they make reference to that Super Eagles 2020 team, and they go back to the older teams before then, and they talk say every time when the team don't achieve when the team don't achieve when the team don't get success, they get good presence of players when they play for the Nigerian Premier Football League, the Nigerian League. Waiting be your own take for round because when you consider that debate and how the team currently be now, we know they see that presence of players when they play for the Nigerian League as it take day. You understand? We see how in 2013 the team achieved something, the likes of Sunday Umpa, they achieve what some people consider as impossible because when we match, when we face Ivory Coast, a lot of people don't expect say we go fit beat Ivory Coast for doing that AFCON. But waiting be your take for that debate now. Waiting your stand day on that debate. You think say we need to see more players when they come from where deserve them because you don't talk about some players when they go there just because they want increase their market value. We think say
Yeah,
yeah.
I will tell the likes of if the likes of Ahmed Musa
Mm,
played in Nigeria, make name, go Europe, come the national team. The likes of Vincent Yaman, MON, the likes of
mm,
um what's his name? Many good players, Kaluchi and Co. My brother, I will tell you, it is what you want that matters. I feel that what they want that they select because I go always say conscience is like a compass. Your conscience and your compass where they direct you.
mm.
So I feel they know what they're doing. You understand? They know what they're doing.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about which one is the best or which one is not the best. Every
Mm,
Nigerian who is better deserve to be in the national team. It's
mm.
like one Super Eagles legend just passed away. Now defender. I just see the update now. May his
Sad
soul
one.
rest.
May so rest in peace.
That they call him the gentle. See that now you go know I'm not one legend like that.
What's my name? He play
He
for
pop up,
Turkey.
I think he pop up where they call him gentle jet. I say they call him he pop up on my
Ah, 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 ah. Make I try pull him up now.
no, I go check that 1 minute. And when you do my I think and they come a minute. Did you hear me ba?
Yeah, I dey hear you.
Okay, come in. Man.
Where you see him?
Okay, they said Super Eagles coach, first captain to lift AFCON trophy is dead.
No, sad one. Wait me the person name.
They don't put a name, but they just,
Okay,
okay, breaking
go
news.
check. I go check
Okay,
extensively after.
Christian Chuku.
Okay. Uh, Christian Shuku, okay. Former Super Eagles coach now.
And player, yeah.
Yeah. Christian Shuku support. Now today in Dio, Miss Gentle so rest in peace.
Amen. Just not long.
At 74.
He tried.
Wow,
Take a feel
that
like
a sad one. That a sad
yeah.
one. So I been want to ask you about this debate now. Somebody don't mention for Instagram say NNL get more good players than NPFL. What to be your take on that? Because this nobody some people they
Wait
talk
till the
am a
person
lot of
talk. Wait
times.
till the person talk.
So the person say NNL gets more good players than NPFL.
It's a big lie.
Hmm.
You know why I said so? The NL will be like normal grassroots football. you dey still dey try wan impress. You still wan impress, you know. NPFL you don't impress. You play. You show working.
Now
Impre-
professional level be that.
impressive football comes when your team work is perfect.
Mm.
It's it's not an individual platform. So that's when they talk. NNN an individual platform. So it's like an individual performance might just be like that. So he has a point, but I think he doesn't know what he's saying. For him, he has a point,
Mm.
but I never compare it to the NPFL. Eh? The NPFL is a place where if you can play in the NPFL, you can play in any other league. NLA, what he does it for NLA? No problem.
Because you know why they put the question to you. Eh? Me, I don't hear when people they talk am a lot of times. I go there like, why when they talk this thing? We understand.
NLA
I don't follow some people
has
debate time extensively. Sometimes I know they even they bother they debate time because I know say there are levels. You understand? There are
NLA
levels to
Nigeria
it.
top class.
Mm.
They closer to NPFL. It is not even closer to NPF. It can never be closer. You remember say as championship hard for England, where they
Mm.
play hard, they knock their seven, but if you beat anybody. As they come, the three people who come from championship come England, never they go back.
They come Premier League. They go as they take on now back to standard they give them.
So now standard, no be cho. So he has his
Okay.
own opinion. I'm not kicking against his own opinion. I'm just stating my own facts.
Mm. So also I want to ask you, we know say years past during the time of Oji Uzo Kalu, that administration, when they handle Eimba, we see how well Eimba they represent Nigeria for the continental football competition, CAF Champions League, CAF Confederations Cup. Then you understand, but why you think say Nigerian clubs not they do well for this competition now? You think say because some people they talk about them say okay players say maybe the player quality don't drop, the player pool, the talent pool don't drop and all. But in terms of the football administrative side, why? And because I get where I asked you the question specifically, why you think say players, our clubs when they go that intercontinental competitions, the continental competition, sorry, no they perform well recently.
See, generally,
Mm,
all players in the MPFL are good players.
mm,
Now, player selection, no matter. We coaches, we management, everybody has a self interest in whoever they want to be in the team and whoever they want to start. So I believe I don't answer your question like that.
interesting one. Interesting one. So to you now, self interest, they cover the interest of the club. They cover the interest of because you use this word self interest. You talk about say okay, waiting this person stand to gain. So self interest, they cover the interest of the club. They cover the
Yeah,
interest of Nigerian football. To you,
sometimes it's not financial interest, It's
mm,
it's it's a personal decision. Say I just now who I want me play with this. Now who I believe in. You understand? I be the self interest. Like when I use self interest, who is in power has a decision over
mm,
you watching or the fans. So now still selection rights now be issue. I believe say we know they get the right selection. Everybody is good, but not everybody are meant to be in the same team at the same time.
okay. So before I go let
So
you
you
go,
understand?
because yeah, we
So
don't spend a good time on this interview, and hopefully me and you will get another one on one. You dey hear me? I said we don't
yeah,
spend a
yeah,
good
yeah, yeah,
time
yeah.
on this one on one. You don't reveal a lot of things of your personal experience within some teammates, some older players don't experience before you win play for the Nigerian Premier Football League. But before I go let you go now, waiting be your message to all to your teammates where currently also they play, and also because you talk about something when catch my eye now, the fact say when you decide say you want to do an interview like this, some of your teammates they ask you say guy why you did speak up, why you won't be the person to speak up. Waiting you
Yeah,
get to tell players when they
you
face
know,
one or two things when no good for the league, one or two challenges, one or two things where no supposed they like that for the league. Waiting you get to tell them, your colleagues.
you know, it has to
Hmm.
do with self. You know, it's just like persuade inside way we no know he exit move, but
Hmm.
that way we is so he knows nothing they can kill him. He better than
Hmm.
making inside that way, he raise his head up to see what they come. So those ones where they tell me like that, it is not like they're scared or anything. It's just been they're just being considerate. Like life now still the NPFL you can still make money even though you play them. Depend on how you take value yourself. You understand? So they just like look see man, football is very very crazy. But I make one statement. Now life is a scar. So whatever scar life is gonna give to you, make sure it's worth it.
Hmm.
If for interview where we get go make anybody say I no go fit play for a team or they no go sign me for their clubs. I'm not even ready to come back to the NPFL. It's never gonna be possible because life now I had ahead. You understand? And I feel say man, I know what I want for myself. Instead of me coming back to take 700,000, 800,000 in a month, I will go into farming and know what I'm doing. Football is not forever because you need to you're doing.
Hmm.
You need to be happy with whatever you're doing. Nobody be small picking again. In as much as the year they run out each year, we dey approach the second half of the year now in some months time. The year they run, so I will not be scared to say the truth because of how some people go feel or how some people take me. You understand? We all want the good. We all want the good for the league. You understand? We want the good for the league. We're not saying this to shit them or to make them feel bad. But we're just saying all this to make them feel our concern that yeah, this is how we feel and this is how we should be treated, In football, where favoritism is the highest. Even when Salah never comes safe, your waiver package will make your player looks oh no, I guys did this match, I guys give them my all and all. This bonus
Hmm.
go come, you know. If we win this like the atmosphere will be different, the opportunity will be there. Nigeria League is a sweet platform for every young player, but you have to be mentally strong. So I don't get much I want to talk past that one.
All right, now, my brother. Thank you very much for your time. Hopefully, in the next, in a very near future, we go bring you on. Talk about one or two things concerning our football and football in general. But if you just join us, this exclusive interview now with a very obonge footballer, Ezekiel Tamara. We don't play for several clubs for NPFL before he can get the opportunity to go outside. They fly the Nigerian Yeah, you hear me, my brother. But like say me, I've been to get one or two technical
I dey
wahala. So yeah, but good say I don't fit resolve So but I said before we go end the interview, if you get one or two things where you want to tell football fan concerning our players when they play for our own league, maybe the Nigerian Premier Football League, what do you go tell football lovers, football fans before we go end the stream? And also I want to ask you about the World Cup qualification. Wait till you also get to tell our football fans concerning the World Cup qualification for the Super Eagles.
uh, first of all make I attend to the World Cup qualification. One, it
Mm,
is still possible for Super Eagles to qualify because it has to do with team spirit. One person
mm,
alone no fit do am. I, I be player and I know I be. We dey watch these top players for their league side. We dey see you will play backyard football and you will complete field football. football na football. Oh.
Mm.
But if your commitment is different from how you're playing it in your club side, if the hunger is different, we the Nigerians we're gonna question you. You understand?
Mm.
My papa dey tell me say if collective effort no dey show, let your individual effort dey show. Your individual brilliance, let them dey there. You understand? I no wan call Osimhen name because make it no be like say now only him. He's giving his best. He's hungry in his club side. It's the mentality for me. You understand? I know because if we talk this talk long now, I will make sure I will talk of the selection, and I don't want to do that because I'm not a
Mm.
coach. I'm a player who represent Nigeria in general. So I just feel whoever find himself on the field should show that that sympathy and empathy and whatever. Like you're playing
Mm.
for your national team. The jersey they very, very heavy. We all know. But do these people have this rich experience to wear this jersey? You understand? So whenever they are putting on this jersey, they should give it all. If your leg won't break, make it break. Nobody they pray make everybody leg break. But we they use that word just like a phrase to tell
To
you that
show
if you
say
want,
I didn't ready to do anything for the jersey. I didn't ready to do everything to make sure say this team go achieve their goal.
because we all where we dey young, we watch people like that. We not watch them to
Mm.
snap picture or to laugh with the fans. Now that's mentality of I want to die for this national team. Now we say we
Mm.
say we want die for this national. We must play for this national team to make sure say we say we won't die. Now only waiting we dey see. Nobody, sometimes you play dirty and get your 3 points. But now it's all about selfish interest. I think so. So I won't say much, but if they really know the country they are representing, we have all materials. We don't need
Mm.
anybody. We don't know anybody. I get Oyedikachi, I get Alassane, I get my midfield day balance. They can battle anybody. So it's just your mental capacity that matters.
Mm.
It's in them. It's just them to bring it out. It's in them. It's in all of them. So it's just them to bring it out. One person can't just be doing it. Make all of them bring it out. So we have for me, people they say we get slim chance. We get 90% chance to qualify. We can win all the remaining matches. Who wants to stop us?
Mm.
Get players, we get players with the end where we get, sponsorship rights, whatever. Even the money, the bonuses they're getting from the Super Eagles, I feel they're just passing it out to their friends for support and all that. So it's not like they're playing for the bonuses. So they should just step in and do what is right.
All
So
right, now, my
but
brother. Thank you.
so back
Yeah,
to the other
go back. The other question.
back to
Mm.
the other question we asked for the I'll tell them that they just keep the pray and the hope for better um season next season for the NPFL, and the
Mm.
NPFL players they'll keep doing their best and they'll keep improving because it has to do with structure. Now structure we meet for grand, now you follow work. You understand? So there should be patience with the NPFL players. In as much as most of the NPFL players they have not been indisciplined, aside some referees that are not up to their task and all that. So the fans should
Mm.
be calm and everything's gonna be all right. The players for me, the players are fucking disciplined this season. So disciplined. So I just feel everything's gonna be fine in the NPFL. So nothing much to say than to appreciate their support from day one to date.
All right, now, my brother Tamara, thank you very much for your time today. For people who are going to watch this interview, after the thing, we don't come up for this live interview now. For people who are going to watch a lot more later, and you get people where you know say suppose see them, try to make sure say you share them and leave us a comment also on some of the topics, some of the questions, then the answers where we also get from Tamara Ezekiel. Make we start a discussion for inside the comment section for Facebook, for YouTube, wherever. Also, make we continue the discussion because we go there, I go there to continue the conversation also with you now. But for this fantastic interview, we get our brother,
No,
our own very
I
own,
appreciate
yeah, our own very own baller from our Ninja, Ezekiel Tamara, where we say don't play for several clubs for NPFL, and also they play for Obodo Yibo right now. We don't touch a lot of issue on this interview. We talk about player welfare. We also touch enter the Super Eagles, the chances for players when they play for our league, our own local league, maybe the Nigerian Premier Football League, and their chances, and also the dreams then when they get, the challenges when then they face. So we touch a lot of things on this interview, and I hope say just very soon we will get a part 2 of this exclusive interview, and we go fit get time to bring back Tamara Ezekiel from a busy schedule because he did very busy. Now, person will be say he even get game today. After in game, after in team meeting, he make her time for this interview. So, Tamara Ezekiel, thank you very much for your time. We dey pray for you. Say your career will continue to dey
you.
go up as you take, as you take the goal. Now, so you just dey get more
Amen.
progress. You go to go bigger
Amen.
club. Go get injury and all the things when you dream, say you want achieve as a footballer, you go achieve them. So him also, give advice for younger players, people will be say they get dream. So if also you get anybody where when they play, we get dream, say one play for NPFL club, he won't play for the Super Eagles one day, he also won't play abroad because Ezekiel Tamara they play for abroad right now. This interview must watch for the person, also share to them. We could also put Tamara Ezekiel Instagram handle for inside the description of this video for YouTube. Check the description. Excuse me. Check the description if you want reach out to Ram. You also want follow Ram. You want show and love for the social media lifestyle. So Ezekiel Tamara, thank you very much for your time. What just
Uh,
one word for you when you want to contribute people before we go officially end the interview.
my country people, I don't get much to say. I'm proud to be a Nigerian. Being a Nigerian is a blessing. Yeah, the country might be hard, but we're only going to overcome. Sometimes it's going to be like that. But sticking together, fighting for what is good, fighting for the betterment of Nigeria in general is our goal. So I love you all, and I know you guys are there for all Nigerians who are out there facing one or two struggles and challenges. Peace out, my people. I love you.
All right, now Ezekiel Tamara, I greet you, brother. You too much. Thank you very much.